I was taken back. This was disturbing. In my opinion, it was an assault, and it made me reflect back on when I was um, attacked and dragged around a baseball field by a baseball coach as a young kid. Um, just as disturbing as this attack was, because coaches are supposed to protect kids, they are supposed to mentor kids and make sure they're in a safe environment. Uh, just as disturbing uh, as the attack was, I was even more concerned and outraged that none of the other adults stepped in.
How did you bring up a personal situation? How did that, change your path?
Well, for me, my path, my father ended up taking this coach to court rather than taking matters into his own hands. And sometimes uh, parents and people um, choose to take matters in their own hands. But in this particular situation, my father kept his emotions somewhat uh, out of it to a certain extent and chose the path of letting the legal process handle it. Uh, Needless to say, I never played for that coach or that team anymore, but the scars still remain. And for this 9-year old kid to have to endure something like this and no one came to his aid, shame on them. In my opinion, this was assault and a crime was committed. So the authorities will have to do their uh, go through their process and review the film and the tape. Obviously, the parents will play an important role in any legal action that will take place. But um, they always say, even in the world of sports, the eye in the sky don't lie, um, or doesn't lie. And for that fact, that's why we're having this discussion right now. There is no place for kids that are supposed to be in a safe haven, a safe environment for this type of behavior to exist.
What advice would you give this little boy who's getting a lot of attention right now, and he might not even understand the magnitude of it?
Right, and he probably won't for some time. Uh, Maybe this has happened before in some form or fashion. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But keep your head up. I'm sure you have folks that are around you that love you dearly and they want the best for you. But when they want the best for you, they have to protect you. And in this particular case, no one protected this young kid at this critical time in his young life, and that's disturbing.
You also had a son of your own who played football. What could you imagine if you were in a situation?
No, no, I don't even want to have this discussion. Um, the, no, I would have not had the restraint to not address this in my own way. So I'll just cut that conversation off right at the hip.